heart is throbbing like crazy right now. To think that the person who killed the wonderful Mahiru Koizumi is in this room. Impossible! Impossible! That's so impossible! There's no way I can believe that! Oh, I can't do anything! How annoying! But I'm just gonna believe in everyone. That's the least I can do. Everyone do your best. Don't lose to yourselves. And don't forget to save regularly.
Saving regularly sounds like a good thing.
Well, now that we've decided to believe Hiyoko, now what?
If the killer was luring Hiyoko into a trap, then something that was used there might be a clue.
Do you mean the letter?
No, it was probably the gummy.
Huh? Candy can be a clue?
Hey, when you woke up, was the gummy already there?
Now that you mention it, I feel like it wasn't.
Just as I thought.
Just as you thought?
If the killer planted evidence while Hiyoko was there, she would have thrown it away if she found it.
Which means the gummy was placed inside the closet after Hiyoko fled from the beach house?
The killer returned to the scene of the crime after I left?
This is turning things on its head. Yeah, that's really man, I didn't expect it to get this complicated like immediately. Welcome back to Misery Mondays, by the way.
They wouldn't have to do something that troublesome as long as they hid somewhere within the beach house.
That's impossible! There's nowhere to hide!
I have a feeling I know where to hide.
I even glanced inside the shower room as
nope.
I was running away, but there was nobody there.
Oh, no, okay, I was gonna say, maybe my point was shut down, but then I have a feeling that they somehow managed to get onto the roof, and then by the time Hiyoko finished looking into the shower room, they popped back through the window.
Then, does that mean the killer came back?
I wonder. At any rate, the solution to that problem is connected to what really happened. That's what I think.
I want to play a new game. Is this what you're thinking? So we've had the perfect product for you. Dive into your own brain and logically discern the mysterious answer from several questions. It's called a logic dive. This seems new. With logic dive, you'll control a version of yourself created from an image within your brain. Reach the goal, final destination of the synapse course. Move sideways, left stick accelerate with the right bumper. Left bumper to brake, and the right bumper to jump. Okay then. There'll be various obstacles you'll encounter as you progress through the course. Make sure you're familiar with the controls so you can reach the goal. In eternity, you'll take damage every time you fall into a gap and bump into walls. Upon reaching a certain point, there will be branching questions. Answers split into different paths. Please proceed down the path the answer you think is correct. Branching questions will appear several times in one course, so be careful. Recommend that you make good use of the brake. That's my medicine advice to you. Press the start button during logic dive if you can the controls. Good luck and have fun. She's right, that might not be a very important problem. The killer tampered with the evidence at the Hiyoko around from the beach house. Where did the killer arrive and depart from the beach house? Think. If I just focus and think about it, I'm sure I'll be able to find the answer. Alright, I'm gonna do it. Thinking. Logic dive. Oh, it's this thing. I'm gonna pause because it's a bit confusing. Oh, okay, they were lying to me. B is for the braking, A is for accelerating, and Y is for jumping. Oh, I can't use the bumpers though, still. Alright. Here's some speed going. Man, this is an adventure game all over again. Or an action game, at least. I can play video games as well. Alright. When is the important stuff gonna start happening? Question 1. When did the killer arrive at the beach house? I probably think before. Yeah, seems right. Gotta go speeding. Man, this is making me think about what it's gonna be like in later levels or later cases. Because this might be a bit crazy. So they have a life bar for some reason. When the killer leave the beach house before, and then they came back. Oh shit, no. Unless... Okay. I'll try after this time. Because... Okay, so the paths are correct. So even if I get it wrong, I'll be able to get the answer correct. Woo! Speed! Oh no, walls. Anything with walls. This is certainly a different game. I guess I could say at this moment in time, I'm terrible. No, but if you hear any like wind or rain noises, that's because I'm close to a window, and also there's a yellow alert set for Britain for like weather standards. Yeah, but by the time this episode goes up, it's entirely possible that it's what is going on with the controller. Don't. But yeah, by the time this episode goes out, it probably should be done and over with by now, so you shouldn't need to worry about me. Thank you for telling me the exact controller that I'm using right now. Not like I'm holding it. Alright. Going through. I guess I'm at the very beginning of this tunnel again, but, you know. Where's the next question? Here we go. I was heading hiding. The beach house. Because on the roof. Yeah. I understand now. Oh, rainbows! Before he arrived, after she left, at the beach house. Yowza! I saw that there was 4 marks and like 4 questions in the future.
Do you think the killer might have been hiding?
Yeah, that's what I think too.
You spent all that time thinking just to say something so pointless. How disappointing.
You don't know how hard I've been thinking, madam.
Didn't I just say there was nowhere to hide? Do I have to explain it in another language so you can understand?
Her personality got a hell of a lot more forceful once she stopped being a suspect.
It's almost like, never mind.
No, there should have been a place for them to hide. A place you didn't look, Hiyoko.
Or rather, can't see, because of her height.
What are you saying? Stop being annoying or I'm gonna make Akane bop you on the head and shut you up for good.
Something about the term bop you on the head is funny to me. Oh no, watch out, he's gonna bop you. Bop you with a little mallet. I really don't want that to happen to me, and I need to answer, by any means. The place where the killer was hiding, the place where Hiyoko hasn't looked, is... I doubt it's at the ceiling. That... Why? For what reason? It's a clue. Who gave you? Needs convincing. Chucky, I thought we believed. What? Okay, no. I skipped over some things. Can't have been hiding there. Yeah, can't. Yeah, they freeze. You gotta climb a mountain made of ice. There's always fighting when you play with your friends.
Crap.
Out this door? No, go outside. I think he's hiding at that point. Huh. Oh, okay. I guess he's in the surfboard. Or, huh?
Killer is probably hiding in the closet.
If they were hiding in the closet, would they have been hiding inside the surfboard case and not Hiyoko like I thought? Huh.
The closet? That's where I was locked up.
After you woke up, you said you rushed out of it, right? And you probably didn't look inside the closet very carefully.
Ah, okay. That makes sense now.
But could 2 people even hide in such a small place? And without Hiyoko knowing?
That's why the killer made sure to arrange a hiding place.
Where could it be? The killer made sure to arrange a hiding place in advance. I can only think of one place. That's right. The place where the killer was hiding inside the closet was... Spot selection. In the propellers! No. It's the surfboard case. Here! Get a little bit of health back.
What about the surfboard case in the closet? I'm pretty sure they could have hidden in there.
Huh? Inside the surfboard case?
But the shelf it was on, it was pretty messy, don't you think? 2 surfboards were stacked on the top shelf. And there were surfboards that weren't even in a case. The killer probably did that on purpose to secure a hiding place. Cause we haven't been on this island that long, so the closet shouldn't have been that messy, I think.
Then, the killer was close to me during that time?
But it also would mean that they would have to fit inside the surfboard case, and you don't really know the exact size of that case. But also, there was also another thing that I was talking with someone about this case, and they brought up the point that I've actually forgotten for some reason, but one of the regulations is that, well, we can look at the regulations right now. One of these regulations, I think it's 9, yeah, as soon as 3 or more people discover a body for the first time, the body discovery announcement would play. So the people that we know now is that Hiyoko would have seen the body and ran out. Then Kazuichi saw the body, but that was when the announcement was played, not when I got in there. So, who could have been that third person? But, yeah, that's things to think about.
Yeah, they were quietly holding their breath and hiding very close to you.
It's kind of like in for a penny, in for a pound, so to speak.
So to speak.
Don't you mean it's always darkest under the lighthouse?
I thought it was before the dawn.
I shouldn't say things I don't understand, like, so to speak.
Anyway, the killer hid silently, and after making sure Hiyoko left, they finally left the surfboard case.
And dropped the gummy on the floor.
I agree with that as well.
Seriously, nobody asked what you think.
There's no way the killer would leave Hiyoko by herself if they were trying to frame her. If Hiyoko was left alone and ruined the evidence the killer had planted, it would have messed up their plan. Instead, it makes more sense to think that the killer was hiding in the beach house, watching Hiyoko.
Huh.
Saying whatever you want, even if we didn't ask. Alright, if you don't want to friggin' get punched, just stand still and let me punch ya!
Is that all you have to say for yourself, Nagito? Goddamn.
Oh, you shut up. Then, grit your teeth.
Sorry, Akane. It's not like that.
Okay, now he's transforming into his other form.
Hey, Monokuma. Can I ask you about something that seems strange to me?
I believe Prince Shotoku was from the future. A man from the future is always directing the flow of history.
What are you talking about?
I'll listen to your story about men from the future some other time. As I recall, the body discovery announcement is made when 3 or more people discover a body, right?
How convenient that he brings this up now. God damn it.
Is the killer also included among those 3 or more people?
Yeah, that's true, but, well, something like that is basically what it's supposed to be.
You don't sound very articulate.
Jeez! You're pretty annoying for noticing something like that! I know it sounds like an excuse, but the body discovery announcement isn't supposed to be used for deduction.
Except in this case, it has to be.
It's intended to create a fair trial. It's supposed to let everyone know a body has been found.
So you're saying it's unfortunate that I used it for deduction? I understand your excuse, but...
Shut your mouth.
Depending on who actually found the body, it's possible that your 3 or more people rule could be deadly.
Well, as long as I keep things ambiguous, I can respond to situations with some flexibility.
Flexibility, huh? So what about this time? Is it 3 people including the killer or not?
Jeez, fine, fine! You want me to say it? It doesn't include the killer this time, okay? All done.
Ah.
Which means 3 people other than the killer discovered Mahiru's body.
My thought in this immediate moment is that Fuyuhiko also saw the body. But something tells me no. So, we'll just have to keep pressing forward.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. I just thought it was somewhat strange. More importantly, let's get back to our original topic.
You're the one who went on a tangent.
We were just saying the killer was hiding in the surfboard case, right?
And after Hiyoko ran away, the killer got to enjoy the simple life of destroying evidence.
However, before we proceed any further, there's something we have to make clear. The killer blocked the roadside door with Mahiru's body before Hiyoko ran away. But what about the blood?
Now that you mention it, that mystery hasn't been solved yet.
It's going to be all right. If you guys have come this far, I'm sure you can discover that answer too. Now, let's start the argument, shall we?
Oh, please do. Should explain to you final feature in the non-stop debates. Oh, Julie. We'll now be able to use the true flashback. Hold down button, the shape of the reticle would change. In range, remarks weak spot. Keep it in position. Oh, it's this. You can memorize it. Memorized phrase can only be fired once as a single truth bullet. If you shoot or change a different truth bullet, it will disappear from your truth cylinder. You can use this flashback feature as many times as you want. If you don't seem to have an answer to a lie or a mistake in your available truth bullets, it might be wise to memorize a different weak spot and use that to make your case. When's the best time to flashback? Well, you just have to trust your keen wits, won't you? Right, not be able to agree with anyone while you're using the truth flashback. Okay, that's important. It's only effective when refuting points. Good luck and have fun. Alright. So, it's probably going to be used here. Oh, we only have to shower him, alright.
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Maybe they simply...
Oh, sorry. Just checking the buttons, because... So... Concentrate. I know that's the wrong button. Open habit, try a truth bullet. Oh, it's right.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't have to use the shower.
Oh yeah, it's holding the fire button.
The wetsuits in the closet. Maybe they wore one when they moved the body.
If they used something other than the shower...
What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
They cut it up and floosh.
As someone who flushes their shit every morning, I can declare it would definitely clog the toilet.
Get fired up about the bathroom.
Maybe it's the other way around. Perhaps someone other than the killer moved the body?
Maybe they were able to wash it off.
If I use that person's opinion, I might be able to break through the contradiction.
What did the killer do with the blood?
Let's think about it.
Use the shower. So washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't have to use the shower.
Oh, what about the wetsuits in the... Maybe they
Oh,
wore
shit,
one when
missed.
they moved the body.
If they used something other than the shower...
What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
They cut it up and floosh.
As someone who flushes their...
Why do you always...
definitely clog the toilet.
Maybe it's the other... Perhaps someone other than the killer moved the body?
Maybe they were able to wash it off.
Maybe I'm not doing this correctly.
So washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't have to use
There we
the
go.
shower.
Would have been impossible.
Oh, what about the wetsuits in the closet? Maybe they wore one when they moved the body.
If they used something other than the shower...
Oh
What did
shit.
they do with the bloody wetsuit?
They cut it up and floosh.
As someone who flushed, it would definitely clog the toilet.
Maybe it's the other... Perhaps
I have a
someone other than
feeling
the
that I
killer
know
moved the
what it
Maybe they were
is.
able to wash it off.
Because if we check the truth bullets real quick, we have this empty stuff. It's probably drinks in the refrigerator, so I have a feeling that it might have been related to this. But I have to get the hang of this shit right now, so...
So washing it off would have been impossible.
Whoops.
They didn't have to use the shower.
What about the wetsuits in the closet? Maybe they wore one when they moved the body.
If they used something other than the shower...
What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
They cut it up and...
As someone who flushes their shit every... It would definitely
As long as I
clog
keep...
the
Oh,
toilet.
blowing through my screen.
The other way around.
Thanks
Perhaps
for the
someone other
achievement.
than the killer moved the body.
Maybe they were able to wash it off.
Huh. So I have a feeling it would have been impossible.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
There we go.
They didn't have to use the shower.
What about the wetsuits in the closet?
Can't
Maybe they
agree.
wore one when they moved the...
If they used something other than the shower...
What did they do
Oh.
with the bloody wetsuit?
God damn.
Cut it up and...
As someone who flushes their... It would
Wait,
definitely
I know what it is. I know what it is.
Perhaps someone other... Maybe they
Because I
were
need to
able
agree
wash
with
it off.
Chiaki and use that bullet that she
What did the
said.
killer do?
Maybe they simply...
They couldn't use the shower. So
Because
washing
would
it
have
off
been impossible is the contradiction.
What about... Maybe they wore one...
If they used something other than the shower...
What did
Thank
they do
you.
with the bloody wet...
They cut it up and...
As someone who flushes their shit...
Don't forget to
it would definitely
pick up
clog the toilet.
the seconds. No matter how piddly of second, but oh no.
Maybe they were able to wash it off.
Alright. I need to do the concentration here.
Maybe they simply washed...
They couldn't use the so washing it off would have been impossible.
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
Have to keep this in mind. I believe it's any time there's a one bullet that we need to use the concentration.
They just needed to wash off the blood. They didn't necessarily have to use the shower. They could have just as easily used something else.
Something other than the shower. Like what?
Something other than the shower is just to wash out the blood. It's possible it was the drinks inside the refrigerator. A squall. What?
drinks inside the refrigerator. Couldn't the killer have used those to wash off the blood?
I've seen through it.
Oh, hi, Pecco.
In theory, then, that's impossible.
Why?
Try to remember the refrigerator carefully, and then you will understand that there's no possible way the drinks in the refrigerator were used.
But I have a feeling I know that is how it was used. So calm yourself, woman. Arguments. Oh, rebuttal showdowns even. My favorite. There it is, trash can.
It's true there were drinks in the beach house refrigerator. However, try one bottle. It wouldn't be enough to wash off the blood.
Oh shit. Tony Pecker's voice. It's so friendly, it might cut me. Need a moment or a fate to be decided.
It's true there were drinks in the beach house with. However, try one bottle. It wouldn't be enough to wash off the blood.
There we go. This shit again. Nice. Advance!
We can't assume they used just one drink. They could have used a bunch of them to wash it off.
Didn't I say it was impossible? There were no water bottles in the refrigerator.
Allow me to cut through those words.
Don't even need to go through the whole statement.
Oh, there were water bottles inside the refrigerator.
How many times do I have to tell you? There were no water bottles in there whatsoever.
Because all of them were already used.
That was after the incident, right? But before the incident, there were water bottles in the fridge. And the killer took all of those water bottles and used them to wash the blood off their body.
So you're saying the water bottles were gone? Because they were all used? That's a logical fallacy.
It's not a fallacy. There should have been evidence inside the trash can. Evidence like a lot of thrown away plastic water bottles. Isn't that right, Chiaki?
Ah, you're right. These bottles look like they may have been filled with water.
May have been.
Well, now that you mention it, when I went to the beach house a few days ago, I feel like I drank one of those plastic water bottles.
Thanks for helping our statements, buddy.
Huh? You should have said so sooner. Then, the plastic water bottles were used in place of the shower.
Dousing your body with lots of water bottles is such a simple and easy to understand explanation.
Such simple. Hold on a sec. Now to think about it, if they soaked their entire body with a bunch of plastic water bottles, that person would be.
Seems you've realized who the killer is. See? Just as I thought.
Oh, it is, isn't it? Ugh.
Hold on. You know who the killer is?
Is that true?
Let me ask, who might that be?
The killer used plastic water bottles to wash off the blood and splattered onto them. The killer, Mahiru's killer, must be that person. I have this suspicious feeling.
You're the only one! Pecco, is it you?
Hey, what are you being quiet for? They're accusing you of being the killer.
Then I should ask you this. Why do you believe I'm the killer?
I remember when we were all meeting up to go to the beach. Your appearance when you came to the diner.
And then I was talking about math and shit about swimming. Hajime and Kazuichi, why are you two here? Hey, aren't you breathing pretty heavily? I just did a little swimming.
If the killer really did wash the blood off with water bottles, they'd have to drench their entire body. But there were no towels in the beach house, and it would have taken a while for the water to fully air dry. So you said you went swimming so you'd have a cover story.
Don't just stay silent! Say something! Hold on, you bastard!
Oh, man.
You saw her at the diner! You never saw her near the beach house, right? So maybe she really was swimming!
No one even saw her swimming.
No. I saw her.
Huh?
After I ran into you bastards at the diner, I crossed paths with her on my way home.
This is important testimony. Thank you very much.
So there's no doubt. She would have arrived at the diner from the opposite direction of the beach house.
Hold on. That's strange. Didn't you just say this earlier?
What? It's just a coincidence. I passed by the diner, didn't even pay attention to the beach house. Went straight back to the hotel after I saw you guys. I didn't see anyone during that time. Oh.
You told me you didn't see anyone. Don't try to tell me you forgot about that.
Not so fast! It's too soon to decide she's a killer! We haven't established how the killer was able to leave the beach house.
Gee, I wonder.
Now that you mention it, you're right.
The roadside door was blocked. And if it's impossible to leave from the beachside without leaving footprints, then how the fuck did the killer escape?
Why are you all fired up, Fuyuhiko? You're not the suspect. Peko is.
Maybe he cares about Peko somehow.
Who cares about that? Answer me! If you have an explanation, then show me what you got!
We might have an answer.
An answer?
Do you really? This mystery seems unsolvable.
Well, if Peko is the killer, then I might just have an answer to that mystery.
I see. Then let's hear this alleged method of escaping the beach house.
First, let's establish how the killer escaped.
Killer's escape route. I might know what that was. In fact, the only possible thing I think of is that opening. A small window in the shower room.
I see.
I have a full health.
The roadside and beachside doors aren't an option. The only other thing I can think of is...
Squatting on the roof.
well, nothing really. Except that small window in the shower room.
It is a really spacious shower room, though. Not gonna lie.
Don't you know how high that window is? There's no way Peko could have reached it.
But what if, for instance, she got help from someone?
You know, I never really thought about this before, but if there was an accomplice to murder, did they even get punished alongside them or not? That's something to keep in mind.
She might have reached it by riding someone's shoulders, but then that person would have been left behind.
Is it possible an object was used? A rope, for instance?
And what happened to the rope after they used it? And don't say something stupid like they threw it outside.
Of course not! That would violate the school trip rule!
Oh yeah. Littering is not allowed as coexistence happens about nature and mutual prosperity.
Littering is prohibited. Even if it might be evidence, rules are still rules.
You see? There's no way they'd be able to escape from that window.
Perhaps she did a pole vault with bamboo rods and that.
No, they just have to use an object.
Chiaki, don't fall asleep on us! We just said they couldn't use an object!
You did? I thought you were saying they couldn't dispose of an object.
I see! You don't have to throw it away if you can just hide it somewhere on your body. Huh? Pekka was wearing a swimsuit, remember? Where would she even hide an object? And if you say she hid it in her special place, I'll stab you in yours!
Well, thanks for proving my point that I was never even going to make.
No! Please don't be violent!
Even if the killer used an object to escape out the window, they wouldn't be able to get rid of it. So the only thing I think of is that the killer must have hid it somewhere. If that's the case... Focus and think. The object the killer used to escape the window. Okay, Hangman's Gambit! Here we go. With this puzzle shit. Would it be W to begin with? Oh no. Okay. Oh, I have a feeling what it is. Yep, I know what it is already. W's are important. But the S's are important too. Even though not now. Oh! Keep these. Oh no, the B ran away. Before I could use it. D. Okay, get rid of that. I need this B for later. Okay, D. Oh shit, that was close. Man, what is this? This is crazy. No! Ah. Man. I know what it is. But it's just a question of getting there. Thank you very much. Okay, now, thank you for the S. Oh, the O. Oh, nope. Hey, don't go right away on me. Oh my god, everything. Bam! Combo! That felt really good. And with that, we have our answer. I got it. I had a feeling it was pole vaulting.
Peko, you carry that bamboo sword on your back at all times, right?
Alright, I didn't see if in the CG if she was holding it in the CG, but
If I recall correctly, you had it then too.
thank you, Hajime, for filling in the points that I forgot. Yeah, see there, yeah.
Despite the fact that you had a swimsuit on, you were still wearing your bamboo sword.
And glasses for some reason. You could lose those in the ocean, you know? But then again, you never were in the ocean.
Are you saying she used that bamboo sword to escape through the window?
Yeah. Heko used that bamboo sword as a step stool and escaped out the window.
Sword as a step stool?
But did she bring it back up afterwards, or no?
You see? I knew it! I knew it was a ninja! Didn't I tell ya? A ninja could have climbed that easily!
Ninjas know a climbing trick where they lean their sword against a wall and use the handguard as a step stool.
Wow! Just like a Japanese ninja!
How specific?
Miss Sonia, ninjas only exist in Japan.
What about Ninja Warrior?
Well, it is a bamboo sword, but I'm sure a slender girl like Peko could easily use it to climb.
Well, Peko, you have anything to say?
Now then, time has come again for the Panic Talk action. Talk a little bit about Fever Time and Nega Time. From this point on, you'll be able to use Fever Time by pressing the right bumper during PGA. When Fever Time is activated, tempo will be pushed to its max, but that's not all. You won't miss during Fever Time either. Pressing the B button when applicable, you can destroy your opponent's verbal assault, but only until your focus gauge runs out. Make the best possible use of your time. Of course, you're not the only one who get the upper hand. Something called Nega Time. If your opponent activates Nega Time, your tempo marker will disappear, making it quite difficult to press buttons and rhythm. So in that case, please time the rhythm not with your eyes, with your ears and your heart. If you can't clear it, you can always change the difficulty setting. I'm not going to tell them that we do the Clash Drop, but that's how they do that. Okay. Well then, good luck and have fun.
Hold on a sec, you bastard! You're saying she used her sword as a step stool and went out the fucking window? Then what about the sword? It would have been left in the shower room and she wouldn't have been able to recover it, dumbass!
Very true.
Who you, Hiko? Why do you even care?
Oh god. Please don't imply.
Shut up! Just shut the fuck up and answer me! If you have an answer, then fucking give it to me!
Yeah, my assumption about the Michael thing definitely sounds. It's closer when he's yelling like this, but you know, it's very likely that Michael wasn't the VA for him. It'd be crazy if it was though.
If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind!
Hiko, why? Why are you? Panic Talk action!
Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard? Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Bastard! Got proof, you bastard? I'll sell your fucking organs! You're pissing me off!
Man, I'm good at this.
You're pissing me off! Bastard!
Oh wait, I can fever again? What?
Shut up! Shut up! Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Shut up! Shut up! If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind! This is the end!
Ugh, bam. Boo, even.
If she used her bamboo sword as a step stool, she could have recovered it with her sword bag.
I'm short of the.
When she leaned her sword against the wall to use as a step stool, she tied her sword bag to it.
But yeah, I'm sure that the GTAs could be a lot better than that, but I need to look into like maybe how it's done. Maybe look back over case 1 again, but I don't know. The thing at the end though, the 4 letters, I'm good for that.
And after she climbed up to the window, as long as she hauled the bag up toward her,
I had no idea why I found that funny.
she would have been able to recover her bamboo sword.
I see. Not just the bamboo sword, but even the sword bag too. She used them both to escape. Akane said she's like a ninja, but it's nothing as silly as that. Simply put, only Peko could have performed this feat. An escape plan befitting of the ultimate swordswoman. Even so, how disappointing. If you'd only let me work with you, it would have been an even greater plan.
You know, I still don't fully understand the motive behind Peko killing someone, if that is the case. I don't. Maybe if she was the first person to have played and beaten that game, and then send letters over, but somehow I have a feeling that she might not have been involved at all in that, unless she's the Kazuryu. Or, yeah.
No, you just back off!
Is it true? Did you kill
Aww.
Hold on! You're just making assumptions!
Man, we just had the PTA, we're very close to the end, right?
You don't have any proof. I won't accept this unless there's proof! Got it, you bastard?
It's fine.
Huh?
I said it's fine. Saying anything more would just be an exercise in futility.
She admitted it just now, right? She admitted she's Mahiru's killer. Yeah, right? But is this right? Even if Fuyuhiko was the one arguing with us, Peko just admitted it so freely.
Among flowers, the cherry blossom. Among men, the samurai. I commend your decisiveness, at least. Very well. If you admit it, this ends now. Let's cast our votes.
Agreed. Hurry up and vote.
I haven't had to do my comic yet. My episode for comic skills.
Hold on. Let me confirm one thing first.
Can it wait until after the voting?
This is important, and it relates to the voting. It's about Peko's motive.
Thank you, Chiaki. Thank you so much.
My motive?
In the end, you had no connection to the events depicted in Twilight Syndrome murder case, right? Then, why did you kill Mahiru?
So it's about that. Let's see. If I must answer that question, I must say it was for the sake of justice.
Oh my god.
Justice?
In order to protect the justice of this world.
Oh my god. You know... At least Genocide Jack stuck around, you know?
I do not sully my hands to satisfy personal grudges. There is only one reason I kill. For the sake of protecting justice.
What are you saying?
Look at Sonya there, she knows.
Justice is what makes humans human. It's a virtue that human beings should be proud of. Justice is the eternal sun, and the enduring moon, the protective father, and the smiling mother.
Hello! Earth to Peko!
If justice ever disappeared from this world, the world would immediately freeze, and people's smiles would vanish. I will not allow that!
It's fine, just stop it!
Justice must always be there to guide us, to shine bright above our heads.
I'm telling you to stop it!
So I must fight. I must continue to fight to protect justice.
Could she be?
As the light of justice shines upon my mask, I expose the hearts of malevolent evil.
It's a very interesting camera angle.
Justice complete!
Oh my. What is this music?
The center of justice that is pierced by justice. The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky.
Did her voice get higher pitched?
That would be me. Sparkling justice!
How would you vocalize?
Now then, let's execute justice!
Oh my.
What? What the fuck?
Oh my, Kazuichi! He's got a mouth on him too. I mean, I know he said piss a little while back, but still.
Echo, what are you doing?
I am sparkling justice. In the name of sparkling, shining justice, I have come to deliver justice.
Apollo Justice.
What's going on? What's this? Chill.
Pecco finally snapped!
You were suspecting she was gonna snap beforehand? Ibuki, why did you hold out on telling us this?
Everyone, please be careful. Sparkling Justice is a serial killer who claims to be an ally of justice. Clad in her various hero masks, she is a serial killer who exclusively targets other criminals. She is supposed to be... but... huh?
An ally of justice? So that's why you're wearing a mask. This mask is the dividing line. Just like various idols, the sun is revered because it lies just beyond your grasp. Justice should also be the same.
Man, these emoticons.
I don't get it, but this is becoming really crazy.
What the heck is this? Pecco is the killer? Why is it turning out like this?
This is turning out to be a surprising turn of events.
My question is still, why was there no blood on the mask? Unless there was some way that the blood wouldn't even get onto the mask to begin with, but why was there no blood on the mask?
Hey! Now's not the time for you to be sleeping. Take a look. It's a killer.
He's dreaming about his French Shotoko or whatever.
This again? Huh?
Yeah, knew it. I also skipped over some more dialogue, goddammit.
So what's your answer to my previous question? Why did you kill Mahiru?
This world must always be bathed in the light of justice. I must not allow even one shadow. Evil must be eliminated immediately. No matter what, I must not overlook evil.
Evil? Are you saying Mahiru is...
If you knew about that incident, then you must have played the game. Am I right?
She must have been the first then.
And because of that, I was able to find the killer's accomplice hiding on this island like a sewer rat.
Then, the reason you killed Mahiru was...
To protect justice, of course.
What is that emoticon?
In order to protect justice, I have become its merciless sword and executed justice.
Holy crap! She's such a stereotypical psychopath!
What, it's like I'm playing Dead Rising all over again. Don't know why I forgot the name.
She's so gross!
Pecco, is this your true identity?
I mean, it wasn't. I guess it was kind of strange how she was like so silent beforehand in normal speaking, but
My true identity? I have already forgotten who I am.
Oh, great. More schizophrenia.
It just shows my determination. My determination to protect by throwing away what's most important.
Determination. No jokes there.
I'm willing to become anybody to shower this world with justice.
Wow, you're laughing so hard you're making Hiyoko spaz out in the corner there.
Oh, I can't stand this anymore! Let's just end this farce already!
End it? He's right, but we need to end this already. The killer in the end, there's no mistake, was Pecco all along.
Let's go over this incident one more time and then let's end this.
Alright. Time to put together a comic book. Again, the closing arguments. Let's begin. Okay. Stock 1. So, Arcane's covered in blood. Killer went inside the surfboard case. That one might be important, so we'll check around. No, time to wash the blood. Where should I hide? There we go. Oh, Hiyoko is put to sleep by the killer. There we go. Oh, wait, no, that's the exact same thing. First one to arrive at the beach house was killer forged 2 letters. Oh shit, that's the wrong one. And those are the footprints in the sand. First one that found the body. There we go. Okay, we have our first sock 2, let's see. Pretty anime girl mask. Did you find it? Okay, I guess no. On the morning incident, Mario met. So you. It's a good idea to look around and see if there actually is like repeating frames. So like, for example, this one's gonna be an incorrect one because it's a repeat frame of this. So, killer holds the metal bat. Wait, no. See, that's another repeat. Almost got fooled. There we go. Killer dropped the leather gummy. So... Alright, it's at this point. And then... Oh, look at that. Where's the anime mask? What did the killer leave next to the body? Alright. Okay, I guess I was just thinking incorrectly. Stock 3. So, that's a repeat. So it seems like I made a promise with someone. There we go. And then Hiyoko arrives at the beach house, which that. Then Hiyoko wakes up, sees the body. Last stock, bottles of water to drench. Mikan arrives at the beach house. Expert trolling. Pull up the bamboo sword just in case. Oh, alright. That's what matters. Okay. Health doesn't matter. She ties the bamboo sword first.
Here's everything that happened
Really?
in this case.
Oh, okay.
The incident began this morning when Mahiru spoke to Hiyoko. Mahiru most likely played Twilight Syndrome Murder Case, the video game provided to us as the motive.
Not gonna lie, in that panel, Mahiru actually looks pretty cute. Anyway.
She probably wanted to discuss it with someone else who also appeared in the game as a character. Hiyoko accepted Mahiru's invitation, and they promised to have a more detailed conversation about it later. However, someone else overheard their exchange. The killer. The killer eavesdropped on their conversation and used their promise to devise a specific murder plan. By preparing a specific item, they planned to manipulate the two's actions. That item was the letters. They sent fake letters to both Mahiru and Hiyoko. The letter Mahiru received told her to come to the beach house at 2:30 p.m.
It'd be interesting if both, or either Mahiru or Hiyoko, had already seen each other's handwriting beforehand, and then it could be like, well, this might be a trap, but I guess there's no way they'd really know about that.
And the letter Hiyoko received told her to come to the beach house at exactly 2 p.m. By providing different times, the killer was able to lure them to the beach house separately. Hiyoko totally trusted that letter, showed up at the beach house at 2 p.m., just like it said, and was drugged into unconsciousness by the killer lying in wait. After putting Hiyoko to sleep, the killer immediately hid her inside the closet, so they could frame her as the killer later. At 2:30 p.m., Mahiru arrived at the beach house. She was completely unaware that she had been targeted for murder. Approaching her from behind, the killer struck the defenseless Mahiru with a specific weapon, the metal bat that was left at the scene of the crime.
Thonk.
The bat was brought down onto the back of Mahiru's head, and with that, she took her last breath. According to Mikan's autopsy, Mahiru died instantly, so she probably never knew who killed her. With that, the killer achieved their goal of killing Mahiru and began to tamper with the crime scene. They dragged Mahiru's body so that it blocked the door leading to the road. Also, the mask found at the scene of the crime was something the killer personally left. I'm not really sure why. My guess is it's something similar to a calling card. That's how the crime scene we discovered was created. However, by moving Mahiru's body, the killer got blood splatter on them. Plus, the shower room had no water because it was out of order, so they couldn't wash it off. But the killer expected something like that to happen. Instead of the shower, the killer used something else to wash the blood off their body. They used plastic water bottles that were inside the beach house refrigerator. We can assume they carried the bottles to the shower room before the sequence of events had happened. In place of showering, they washed the blood off their body with water bottles instead. However, they had no choice but to dispose of the empty bottles in the beach house's trash can. Littering is against the rules, and it would have taken too much time to throw them away somewhere else. After the killer washed off the blood, they hid in a specific spot inside the closet Hiyoko was in. The killer hid inside the surfboard case that they had already emptied beforehand. After some time had passed, the sleeping drug used on Hiyoko wore off, and she woke up. I can imagine how badly Hiyoko must have panicked when she came out of the closet. I mean, she made plans to see Mahiru, who lay dead right in front of her. From the shock and panic of being considered a murder suspect, Hiyoko fled from the beach house. Because of that, she left footprints in the sand. Everything was a trap set by the killer to frame her. After Hiyoko left, the killer finally came out of the surfboard case and placed a gummy that they brought with them to shift our suspicion toward Hiyoko. Ironically, placing that gummy is what helped clear our suspicion toward Hiyoko. Finally, the killer began preparing to escape from the beach house. They couldn't risk leaving their footprints in the sand, so they escaped the beach house using a different route, the small window in the shower room. However, that window is rather high up and can't be reached easily, which is why the killer used the bamboo sword they always carry with them. The killer took the bamboo sword out of its bag, tied the bag to the sword's handle, and used the sword as a step stool to reach the small window while holding the sword bag in their hand. As long as they're able to reach the window, all they had to do was pull the bag to retrieve the sword. And so the killer left the beach house and appeared before us as if nothing had happened. But their wet hair and swimsuit didn't dry right away. There also weren't any towels at the beach house. So when the killer met up with us, they said they had been swimming for a while as an excuse. So how about it? This is the truth behind the incident you caused. Isn't that right, Peko Pekoyama?
Complete.
I see. And what of it?
She's like totally cool with it.
I haven't done anything to be ashamed of.
What are you saying? You killed Mahiru!
Wrong! I punished evil in the name of justice. That's no reason to condemn me.
Whatever. Let's hurry up and vote so we can freaking kill this weird, crazy bitch.
Can I also point out that Kazuichi has not said a single thing and he's still stuck in his what the fuck pose?
There's no way you can kill me. Justice can never be killed. You should all know that as well.
That's why I'm gonna pull a Max Grammar Eye.
What are you saying?
To protect what's most important to you, you must be prepared to throw away something equally important. Understand?
I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
Then I shall be direct. Justice must carry on. In order to keep justice, to keep me alive, you all must give up your lives.
How about no?
Are you serious?
It's not serious. It's justice. If I fall here, who will combat the evils of this world? Now, follow your hearts of justice that reside within you all, and save my life to protect justice. Hurry and carry on justice.
Give me a break! Who's gonna die for you?
If we let Peko go, we're all gonna get killed!
For the sake of grand justice, a few sacrifices are unavoidable.
A few sacrifices?
Don't worry. The justice that you give your life to protect will never go to waste.
What is that emoticon? I'm just confused slash surprised at all the different emoticons that you're able to create using all the different characters.
I can't stand her anymore! Let's vote already and execute her!
However, before we do that...
Is Sonya gonna ask for an autograph?
Monokuma, the vote! Hurry up and let us vote already!
I'm awake!
Ah! He finally woke up!
I heard your story! Well, I wasn't listening, but who cares? Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote! Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Such heart-pounding excitement!
Who is found guilty? I have a feeling unless I'm really understanding of a case in the future, I'm not going to get the achievement where you beat a case without going into trying again. Because for some reason I haven't done that yet. Even with the supposedly two easiest cases.
Can we please have a little more time?
Oh, that's what I was going to say.
Pardon me. Can we have a little bit more time? Please let us continue our discussion.
Continue our discussion? But isn't the voting over?
Yes, but I cannot help but feel strange. Something about this is definitely strange.
Huh?
Strange? What do you mean? There's no doubt that Peko is the killer.
That is true. However...
As a serial killer enthusiast, you're wondering if Peko is really sparkling justice, am I right?
Hey, Miss Sonia isn't a serial killer enthusiast. She just has a little more passion about them than most.
That makes her an enthusiast!
Honestly, it felt strange to me too. I mean,
I'm surprised that he didn't turn into his crazy form at all.
there's a distinct difference between what we know about sparkling justice and Peko, right?
Distinct difference?
You know, Sonia describes sparkling justice like this.
Justice complete! The center of justice that is pierced by justice! The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky! That would be me! Sparkling Justice!
What the heck was that? That is Sparkling Justice catchphrase. An unknown serial killer has a catchphrase? I put it in a magazine or a library. I've only ever been one person, a journalist, who interviewed Sparkling Justice. The article was written in a native language, so I tried translating it. I see, so that's what it was. I think I've got the difference between serial killer and Peko. Nationality.
I see! That's right. According to what Sonia said,
The article was written in their native language, so I tried to translate it.
if she had it translated, that means it wasn't written in English, right?
Huh? Yes, the magazine I read was written in Spanish. So, Sparkling Justice's catchphrase was no doubt written in Spanish as well. Which means the journalist and Sparkling Justice are both...
From Spain?
Now she's using the emoticons. All this time, I completely misunderstood. I never thought about those serial killers. Genocide Jack and Sparkling Justice. I just assumed both serial killers were from the same country. That wasn't the case. If so...
Peko, you're not Sparkling Justice. There's no way that's possible.
Huh.
Or, if you insist that you're Sparkling Justice, can you try saying that catchphrase in Spanish?
Would you be able to do that?
But surely if she memorized the catchphrase before the trial, then...
It appears that the time has come for this mask to come off.
It's a flesh face. Hit the microphone, sorry.
However, that's perfectly fine. It's no longer necessary. And even if you find out now, it's too late for you all to do anything about it. My duty has already been finished. My duty as a tool has already been completed in full.
As a tool, you say?
Uh-huh. Looks like she's back to normal?
That mask has fulfilled its purpose, just as I have.
What do you mean? Fulfilled its purpose? Too late? What are you getting at?
Now that you've already cast your votes, is what it means.
Huh?
Hey, be clearer! We're asking you what your purpose was.
I have no purpose. I am just a mere tool.
Tool? What do you mean?
She called herself a tool, which means someone else used her then?
Of course. The tool cannot do anything on its own.
I see. I finally understand. Well, I did have a sneaking suspicion all along.
What do you mean?
I mean, besides Peko and Hiyoko, someone else was also at the beach house.
Huh.
Someone else?
There is proof that establishes that fact. Try to remember it.
Proof that there was one person at the scene of the crime. The body discovery announcement.
I see!
Surfboard case. Why would that be relevant?
Are you talking about the body discovery announcement?
Yep, that's right. I mean, didn't Monokuma say so earlier?
Flashbacks. So what about this time? The 3 people including the killer or not? Geez, fine. You want me to say it? It doesn't include the killer this time, okay? All done.
That announcement is made when at least 3 people discover a body. And in this particular case, the killer, Peko, is not one of those 3. If that's the case, it would mean only Hiyoko and Kazuichi discovered the body, but...
I see. That leaves us one person short.
So that means there was one more person in the beach house.
Plus, the fact that Monokuma tried to hide that truth from us by being flexible with his own rules. That's such a vital clue that it could alter the outcome of the trial. Like an accomplice, for example.
No, that's not it.
Huh? Am I wrong?
Yes, from your basic way of thinking about it, you are wrong. Didn't I tell you? I'm just a tool. That means I'm just a simple tool to be used by that person.
Simple tool. Huh.
Therefore, that person would have the strongest motive out of anybody else here, right?
You're the only one! Is it through Yuriko?
I see. Now I finally see the connection. The connection between the motive and the incident.
But even if it's the motive, it's just a game, right? There's no reason to believe it's even true. Would you call a game like that a strong motive?
No, the events that occur in the game should definitely occur in real life. We're having proof of that too. This picture? Oh no. Is the murder case? Oh wait. It should definitely occur in real life. Oh, we're having proof of that. Okay, it doesn't mark if I use it already. Is it this one? There we go. Just got the wrong kill photo.
I didn't think it was necessary to confirm it if it didn't have anything to do with Mahiru's murder, but there's no doubt that game is based on actual events. That much is clear if you saw the ending prize. The photos awarded for beating the game are not actual in-game screenshots. They're all actual photos, with the surrounding scenery cropped out. You knew all along, Fuyuhiko, didn't you? You knew whether or not the first victim in the game was actually your little sister, right? Because whoever beat the game first and received the ending prize.
Hey, what's this envelope? What's this? Oh my god! I don't even want to continue. It just slot into place in that particular moment. Oh, goddamn. Shut up, what makes you have any right to question me?
It was the envelope, right? The person who received the ending prize. It was you, wasn't it?
If you were shown a photograph of your sister's dead body, you'd have no choice but to believe him. Even so, you wanted to deny the truth. That's why you sent those photos to Mahiru to confirm it.
Hey! Why are we talking about Fuyuhiko? Who cares? Cause Peko is the killer, right? But he voted.
That's why I told you. You're all too late. As I said before, I exist as nothing more than a tool. I had no motive for killing Mahiru. No reason to kill. Not even the will to kill. I was simply used as a tool. As long as I am a tool, I cannot defy my orders.
Jesus.
Hey! What's going on? Can anyone give me a simpler explanation?
It means I'm not the killer. The true killer, who used me as their weapon to kill Mahiru Koizumi, was Fuyuhiko Kuzuryu.
What?
What the hell?
I see. That's what you were aiming for all along.
No, I have no aim.
Because she's a swordsman, why would she need to use a gun?
But my young master does. My young master planned this from the start.
Young master?
That is the truth of this case. I'm sure you realize it by now, but it's too late. You cannot undo the vote.
That's a problem. If Peko's allegation holds up, that means our vote was incorrect.
In that case, the person who gets to live is...
Just... me?
That's nuts! No matter how you look at it, that's completely insane!
How would Peko be a tool in the first place? Peko is a legitimate human being!
That's not for you to decide. It's for Monokuma. The votes have been cast. All we can do now is wait and see what Monokuma decides.
Ugh.
What the hell?
Says the end of the trial, I got a 0 on the second point. Gee, wonder what that point was, am I right? Whee! Coins for days. Detail. Oh, I pressed one button.
I'm in a bind, and what a bind it is. I guess for now, let's take a quick recess. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
What? Although there were some twists and turns along the way, the one that killed Mahiru Koizumi is... Hold on a sec. Okay, I'll wait. So sorry, I'm just hesitating. There's need to hesitate. How would you look at it? Peck's the killer. Why?
Hey, hey!
Why? Well, that's obvious. You're not a tool. You're a freaking human being.
Well,
If I'm a human, then I'm not a tool. If that's what you're saying, you're wrong.
you just don't know.
Because you just don't know. You just don't know that there are people who only exist to be tools. People such as myself. Only exist to be tools?
Hey,
What does she mean, Fuyuhiko? Peko and I grew up together. Ugh. Are you two childhood friends then?
No.
No, it's completely different than that. Right after I was born and abandoned by my parents, the Kazuryu clan took me in.
I am nothing but a
They gave me a reason to exist, and I had to fulfill my duty as my young master's property.
What?
Property, you say? It means she's a hitman arranged by my clan to work directly under me. Oh my.
If my young master is attacked, I must defend him as his shield. If he intends to kill, I must be his sword. That is my only reason for living. Before I am human, I am my young master's tool, first and foremost. Until this body of mine can no longer move, I shall fulfill my duty until the very end.
that is...
You are wrong. You're not a tool, Peko. Because if you're a tool, then what was all that time we spent together?
Nothing.
I was ordered by my young master to behave. Just I was ordered to interact with you all. What? Our professional relationship doesn't exist on this island. We're just fellow high school students now. Right after we arrived in this island, this is what my young master ordered me to do.
You fiend.
That is why you are hiding your relationship, you mean?
No.
It's not as if I had started the moment we arrived on this island. Before that, my young master has always told me to hide our relationship. My young master loathes relying on his household power. He even hates me, the tool given to him by his household.
I am nothing but a tool.
No matter what I am told, I am nothing but a tool for killing. My young master intends to kill. It's only natural for me to act as his tool. Then, the one who tried to kill Mario wasn't you, it was Fuyuhiko?
Damn it.
It is what it is. When I thought I beat that game, I was suddenly given these photographs.
Damn it.
I don't understand. Why is my sister in these photos?
Don't fuck with me.
She's covered in blood. What does it mean? Why can't I remember? How come I don't even know if my sister might dead?
You...
Tried to confirm it with Mahiru, and that's why you wanted to talk to her.
So,
Yeah, I sent her the photos because I wanted to make sure she'd respond. She never replied back to me. Not only that, she started avoiding me too.
But...
I'm pretty sure Mahiru's confused too. I mean, we all are. Before anyone played that game, we didn't even notice it happened. That's why, even if we were told we were connected to it, there's no way we could accept it. You know, when Mahiru spoke to Ibuki, she mentioned something about this. Ah, sorry, I actually have plans to go to the beach with everyone.
Oh my.
Wait, huh? You're not gonna go, Mahiru? If you want to talk about it here, it'll be totally fine. It's pretty important, so you know, it'd be trouble to invite others to it.
Huh?
You sound pretty serious. Serious or not, I can't really do anything about it on my own, so I wanted someone to think about it with me.
But...
If I need to make amends, I would, but I don't even know how.
Are you serious?
That definitely sounds serious. I can cancel my beach plans for you. No, it's fine, it's important, and everyone gets along anyway. Just tell them I'm not feeling well. Plus, it doesn't have to be today. There's always tomorrow.
Oh...
She wanted to discuss how to make amends, but Hiyoko was the only one who accepted an invitation. I should have gone too! But it was rather convenient for you, wasn't it, Hiko? If you could make us use of that plan to meet each other alone, you could easily let Mahiru into a trap, right?
Hey.
By calling both of them to the beach house, you were able to pin the blame on Hiyoko.
What the?
Seriously, what the heck? An eye for an eye. That's the world I live in. My little sister was murdered. If the reason that happened was because of some person here, I had no choice but to kill that person on my sister's behalf, right?
And so...
A young master thought of a plan and executed it. I wanted to use a bat as a murder weapon because in the game that's what you used to kill Girl E. For revenge, clapping the person to death the same way my sister was killed just seemed to make sense. Even if I ruined my disguise, it was the only thing I could do to avenge my sister.
That is...
So that is why you killed Mahiru with a bat. But still, I believed her up until the very last minute. The game was just a work of fiction. But even so, that bitch!
Hey,
Hey, if the game is actually real, are you the one to kill Girl E?
Why, you...
Hey, I don't want to hear about that.
but...
The fact that your sister was killed was terrible. It's unfortunate, but
Why?
you shouldn't have killed that girl.
Shut the hell up!
Who cares about that? Just answer me. What do you know about that game?
What are you saying?
You had no right to do that. Nobody has the right to judge others for their crimes. Revenge is just wrong.
Jeez.
Well, me to be honest, this whole time, I was acting like a coward. Even after I called over Mahiru, who was still trying to find an excuse to not go through with the plan. But after she said that to me, that all went out the window. I got really pissed off and grabbed the metal butt that I hid under the bench. At that moment, young master called for me and made me kill Mahiru. Huh?
Young master, I am finished.
What?
Are you saying that you killed because you were ordered to? A tool is not defined by its will, but by its actions. I don't get this at all!
Of course!
Well, of course you don't understand, because humans are completely different from one another. Everyone's birthplace and upbringing is different. It's obviously impossible for them to understand each other. So everyone just pretends to understand and pretends to be understood.
Be quiet.
Hey, you're too annoying. Could you just be quiet?
Yes, indeed!
Okie dokie, I'll be quiet. Afterward, just as my young master planned, I proceeded to tamper with the scene of the crime. However, I also considered the possibility of being found out. So in order to get you guys to make the wrong choice, I decided to make use of that serial killer story.
It cannot be.
You were sparkling justice in order to make us hasten our votes. So we fell for it. We fell for a trick all along. That's right. You guys have made the wrong decision. You voted me, a mere tool, as the killer, unaware that my young master was the true killer.
That's obviously wrong.
Hold on! Don't act like our loss has been decided yet!
No.
It should be decided already. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
This is troubling!
I'll admit it. All this talk about Pekka being a tool sounds pretty persuasive. When you approach it from various angles, it makes sense that Fuyuhiko is actually the true killer. Hold on, I'm telling you to hold on!
I see.
So for Peko, Fuyuhiko himself is your true hope, then. On his behalf, you killed Mahiru. Now you're trying to sacrifice him so that you can protect him.
Great.
You would already go that far because he's your young one and only hope.
Wrong.
I have no hope. I am just a tool. Well, even if we asked her, she'd probably just play dumb anyway.
Now then.
So I've got to ask someone. Hey, Fuyuhiko, what do you think?
Huh?
About what?
Hey.
Is Peko just a tool to you? Using that tool, surviving by sacrificing Peko and the rest of us? Is that your hope?
What?
Hold on.
What's the use of asking something like that?
What?
Huh? You seem distressed. A mere tool doesn't panic like that, right?
Jeez.
Peko, be honest. Are you trying to protect Fuyuhiko from your own free will?
Hey,
Fuyuhiko, can you tell me the truth? The fact that she killed on your behalf. The fact she lied to us by acting like a killer. Are those all things you ordered her to do? Is that the case?
Huh?
Fuyuhiko?
Yeah.
I know you hate our guts, but if you listen to Peko, we're all gonna die.
Yeah.
I...
Young master.
You just have to tell the truth. I was only following your orders. You just have to tell them that. Fuyuhiko, you mentioned this before, but... in this kind of situation, interacting with others would just shorten your lifespan. Those idiots, Byaku and Teruto, are proof of that. Plus, it'd be frustrating to be held back by affection when it's my time to kill. You're still saying that. Of course, I'll sacrifice the lives of everyone here if it guarantees my survival. You don't really feel that way, right? You're not that kind of person. Because if you were, you wouldn't be hesitating like you are now, right?
Young master.
There's no need to hesitate, young master. Please just tell him the truth. Young master, you were the one who ordered me. I just did as I was told because I'm a tool. Fuyuhiko, this could be considered your ultimate choice. Regardless, either way, you'll still lose Peko.
Hey.
If you insist you're the killer, just as she said, you can sacrifice us and survive us alone. Or would you rather reject Peko and fight alongside us against despair? Which one would be your hope? Let's hear what you have to say.
Damn it.
Young master, I am finished.
You? What the hell did you do? You already know, right? What's going to happen after you kill someone?
I did it because I know. There is no way I can let that happen to you.
Hey, Peko. Do you remember what I told you when we first arrived on this island? Our professional relationship doesn't exist on this island. We're just fellow high school students now. You need to run. Got it? Just let me take the fall so you can get away.
Young master, that is impossible.
Shut up! I'm ordering you not to worry about me!
There is no way I cannot worry about you. I am my young master's tool. A tool to protect my young master. Without an owner, the tool serves no purpose.
God damn it, we are done with that crap! Why won't you listen to what I'm saying?
Regardless, I will not flee. Besides, I'm fairly certain they'll discover the truth soon enough.
Then why did you...
I have a plan.
Huh? A plan?
Please do not worry. I promise I will keep my young master alive and return him safely home.
You idiot. What do you intend to do?
I intend to fulfill my duty as your tool. Now please, go! Hiyoko will be waking up soon. After you leave, I must block the door to the road with Mahiru's body. Hurry!
Damn it. You better run away. Got it? Just forget about me! Forget about the Kuzuryu clan! You better escape!
So how about it, Fuyuhiko? Please, tell me the truth.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, Peko. Guess I couldn't go through with it after all.
Young master!
I'm a disgrace.
Because if that actually what I have to do to survive, I just feel ashamed of myself. It means I can't live without depending on someone, or something. I just feel disgusted with myself.
Peko.
And if I admit that, it means you really are just a tool to me. How many times did I tell you? I don't want a tool given to me by the Kazuryu clan.
Young master!
Oh my, so this is how it turned out.
Too bad.
And here I thought it'd be more brutal and heartless. Man, how disappointing. Which means everything happened thanks to her meddlesome actions. There's no way a human that meddlesome could ever be considered a tool.
Hey,
Monokuma, you knew all along, didn't you? You knew about what Pekka and Fuyuhiko discussed.
jeez.
Well, it's obvious now, I mean, that's why you have surveillance cameras. We were just having fun, huh? Man, if it was an act of desperation, Pekka's claim was surprisingly interesting. You're actually the first to try to influence the outcome of the trial like that. But too bad, you're definitely the killer. Pekka, the tool of a heart, is the killer.
Sorry.
Pekka, I'm sorry I couldn't fulfill your request. Even though you did all that to provide me the chance to survive. But I had a feeling it would turn out like this.
Huh?
Young master.
You have a kind heart, despite being a Yakuza. That's why you question your position and constantly worry about it. For you to sacrifice someone else just to escape by yourself. I believed you wouldn't accept that so easily. We've been together ever since we were children. Even a tool would understand that.
What?
Why
Even so,
I wanted you to...
I wanted you to escape.
It's a tender moment, I'm not going to say anything. I wanted to protect you.
Echo.
I am terribly sorry.
I will not be able to serve by your side until the very end, young master.
Bye.
Goodbye. And I'm sorry for what I've done to you all, as well. It may be a selfish request, but please forgive my young master.
And please do not cause a senseless killing such as this ever again.
Of course. Pekka. Now will do, Monokuma. Why don't you start it already?
I will never feel despair.
As long as I am a tool, I am fully prepared to die.
So cool!
But will you be able to maintain that composure until the very end? People who act as proud as you will always shed tears of despair in the end. Now then, let's begin!
Young Master Fuyuhiko.
Please permit me to make one final selfish request.
So,
Didn't I tell you not to call me young master?
I want you to remember.
The tool, Pekoyama, who used to stand beside you. I would like it if you remember that. That's it. How many times do you have to keep... I don't need any tools. You did say that. Then let's begin. The punishment time bringing with despair.
jeez.
Why don't you get it yet?
Thrills, chills, kills!
This time for the ultimate swordswoman, Pekoyama.
Why?
You stayed by my side all this time. Why did you get it?
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment!
For you?
I
Never needed a sword or a shield.
never needed a tool. So... you didn't need to become a tool.
Let's give it everything we've got!
You just needed to be yourself. I never wanted a tool. I just wanted you. Only you.
Young Master?
Why? Why couldn't you understand? We've always been together ever since we were kids!
Let's go! It's punishment time!
Please, Peko. Don't go! I need you! Don't leave me!
Young Master? Young Master!
Oh my. But God, what's gonna happen to her? Peko has been found guilty. Time for punishment. Oh my. Is that a 3D model? Or is it just another... No, I guess it was just a stack sprite. Oh, look at her. Look at him. Oh. One woman army. Oh my. I mean, it's fitting for her, but I can't see Wait. Oh. Oh, fuck, dude. Dude, no. Oh, God. This cannot be. Even for Yuhiko. This is bad. This shouldn't be allowed. People dying so easily, falling like dominoes. You bastard. What is this? This can't be. This is a lie, right? Peko! Yuhiko!
Such a waste.
For heaven's sake, this is just the worst. Jeez, what a waste. His conclusion. What a waste. This is why she shouldn't just discuss with it with me.
Damn it.
It was supposed to be a clash between two hopes, but it was crushed into something so unpalatable.
Oh.
You're still talking about that? The hell's wrong with you? Aren't you pissed that two of your friends got killed?
Such despair.
I am pissed, and even I feel sad and hopeless, but still.
Isn't that right?
It's going to be alright. This despair is worthless. Even this despair is just a ladder to a bright, shiny future that awaits us. The higher the ladder, the brighter we can shine. That is the unmistakable truth. Calling me a ladder, huh? You say some pretty interesting things. Wait, you misguided thoughts of what hope should be. Remind me of him. I don't really understand what you're saying.
Listen carefully.
Anyway, I shall make a declaration. It'll definitely destroy you. The hopes of all the ultimates here will definitely, completely, utterly destroy you. There won't even be a strand of cotton left when we're done with you. That's your future. You know, Monokuma said a thing. And considering the outfit and the hair that Nagito has, I'm not going to say anything further, but my Danganronpa 1 brain has kind of made a couple of links together. And if that turns out to be the case, then holy fuckles. But, you know, that's your future. How much longer are you planning to say such stupid things? Don't you understand? Even for Yuhiko died, you know? Not yet. He's still alive.
Everyone!
Fuyuhiko is still alive! Are you serious? Fuyuhiko! Frantically rush over to Fuyuhiko's side. Oh my.
He's still breathing.
Is he gonna be okay?
Do something! Hey! You need to save him! Hey!
I'm trying! But his blood, he won't stop bleeding out! His pulse is getting weaker!
Can't you do anything about it? God damn it!
Well, serves him right.
You're so
Would you have failed with hope at the thought of saving her yourself? That's why you ended up like that.
You stupid
Well, what are you so laid back about? You need to hurry up and save him.
I don't.
Huh? A surprise order?
What the heck?
Why do I have to burn my precious calories just to save some Yakuza scum?
That's wrong!
It's your duty to save him. Duty? Because it's written in the school trip rules. If the Blackens exposed during the class trial, they alone will be executed. If only the Blacken gets executed, then Fuyuhiko shouldn't be allowed to be executed. Well, if I could, I would do something about it right now. But since the magic stick to take it away, I'm practically powerless. But you shouldn't be able to do it. Jeez, I guess I have no choice.
Fine.
Well, there's no way I can violate a rule, even if it's me.
So,
Fine then, I'll save him. Really?
lie.
I was actually going to do that all along, so I'm going to prepare for this. Huh? Prepared? That's when it happened. A siren became ringing out of nowhere, and gradually grew closer and closer.
An ambulance?
Send in amber lamps.
Just leave the rest to me, Dr. Killgood.
Dr. Killgood, you've already killed your patient!
We gotta get this patient to the Monokuma Hospital ER and get him under 24-hour observation stat. So, I'll see you later.
Please just don't dispose of him. After he said that, the ambulance containing Monokuma and Fuyuhiko vanished from our sight. Is it really gonna be okay to leave this to Monokuma?
Damn it.
Can't be helped. It's not like there was any other way. But although, I'm pretty sure Fuyuhiko's gonna be fine, because even if he wanted to, Monokuma can't kill anyone.
Perhaps.
He's gonna be fine. He's probably gonna get better and come back to us again. You're right, he's definitely gonna come back and talk a lot of smack as if nothing happened. Then all we can do is wait. Why do we have to wait for him? I mean, he caused my hero's death, you know?
However,
We must put aside that, since Pekka's already been punished. Or else, we will not be able to advance forward.
Fall, my tears.
There are no second chances in life. We cannot return to what has already transpired. There is no other way than to move forward, like an arrow of light piercing through the darkness.
damn it!
I guess things aren't exciting for shit stirrer like him ain't around. I didn't realize it, but I was wishing for that too. And the bottom of my heart, I really wanted him to return. Fuyuhiko! I don't want anyone else to be a sacrifice. And so the class trial ended. But we still can't see the real ending that we really want yet. When it finally arrives, what will have happened to us by then? No matter where I look, no matter what possibilities I look for, can't see our future, not even a speck. As if we were in a boat, floating unreliably in a vast dark sea. We were just left there, alone. Only one word could explain the situation? Gee, I wonder. We couldn't find a more suitable word than that. God, how much longer? "15 days. I'm wondering when that's going to be relevant. I mean, it's already there, but still.
You guys can see it, right? You can see this countdown too? 4 people are already gone. We took our time preparing the hope fragments, but now we're no longer able to gather them. Honestly, I'm not so sure anymore. Whether it's better if we let them leave this island, or if we shouldn't let them escape. For those kids, which option is hope and which is despair? But I guess there's no time to hesitate. If this countdown reaches 0, that guy will probably take over our plan's final stage as well. What lies beyond that is the foul resurrection of the ultimate despair.
No. No. No.
And the continuation of the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
No. No, 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 no. No. Monmi, what's happened?
That cannot be allowed. We must prevent that by any means necessary.
Thank the heavens.
Even if we have to pay the ultimate price, I will definitely prevent it by any means. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope.
I won't say any more of my feelings there. Because Danganronpa 1 spoilers, and I don't want to put too many of those out, even if they do end up coming up. Surviving students. 12. My. And I've been told that the next few cases are better than this. Death Lies in Video Games. Black Dragon Blade. Save current progress at 2 slot 14. Let's keep it going. Well, maybe not. We'll find out who this mystery person is in the very next episode of Misery Mondays. I really do hope that you enjoyed this bumper episode. I know that it could be like a bit of a large chunk to have something like this, but I feel like, to be honest, for these last trial parts, considering how long that they can get, I can have like a big chunk episode like this. Like, obviously with case 1, you've already seen how I've edited that, but if anything like that even happens again in the future episode and it leaks over to this, then, you know, we'll get split episodes like that. But for stuff like this, where I didn't really screw up that much, and it was just a lot of dialogue dumped, I kind of feel like it would be a bit mean to kind of split it in the middle still. So, this will be a huge chunk. Hope you enjoyed this hour and a half of... So in the next episode of Mystery Mondays, we will start Chapter 3. And we'll find out who this mystery person is that is speaking. See you guys then. I really hope you enjoyed, and... hype for the next chapters? Hype for the next chapters.